Hey everybody, I hope you're having a great night. Okay, so I'm gonna come in here real quick. I thought we would talk about supper because we haven't talked about supper or dinner. Maybe, what do you call it? I call it dinner. Actually, we call it supper or dinner, but some people are so funny about that. So we've talked about breakfast, we've talked about lunches, we have not covered dinners. So I have a lot of people that go, how in the world did you get the potatoes or the pasta out of your house? And it was one of those things that we just stopped buying it. So the biggest thing when we first started eating low carb keto and venturing into this lifestyle 3 years ago, I just stopped making garlic mashed potatoes. I stopped buying the garlic bread. I stopped making the pasta and tried to find alternatives, or I just didn't. I always have the question, like, what do you eat instead of? We just didn't. I just didn't buy the bread, I didn't buy the potatoes, and I didn't buy the pasta. So what a lot of our meals looked like for the first year, it was all hamburger, all vegetables mixed with butter and garlic. That's all I knew to make. And then as we got more comfortable with the conversation, I started venturing out into more food. So we're having Grandpa and Grandma over right now. So this will be a fast video, but my husband's grilling burgers and hot dogs, I believe. And we're having a salad, like something super simple. Like, I love Costco, I talk about that a lot. So when I get the bag salads, yes, it's not perfect, but it's a better option. And I think Costco is great. So we've got burgers on the grill. I'm making this. I add hard-boiled eggs that are already, this is another cheat, the organic hard-boiled eggs from Costco. I cut up an avocado and I put bacon in it. Like, I love that salad. That's my favorite if I have to go with the bag one. Or our meals for dinner or supper, what do you call it? But our meals look like tacos. We use lettuce wraps. We grill a lot in the summer, spring, fall, whenever we can. Or just simple things like I used to just brown up hamburger, throw it over some broccoli or cauliflower, add some cheese, throw it in the oven. So kind of like, did anybody ever eat shepherd's pie? We used to make like loads of mashed potatoes, cover it with butter. Like, we used to live on mashed potatoes. So that's one thing that I just stopped making. But what I was gonna tell you is this: don't overcomplicate it. There's things that you just stop buying and you either just don't eat, or you try to make it better, right? Like zucchini noodles can replace spaghetti noodles, or lasagna noodles for things. Or if you just Google meat or noodleless lasagna, you can make kind of like a fathead pizza crust. Has anybody made keto pizza before? So there's something called fathead pizza where you make the crust out of cheese. You can even make the lasagna noodles that way and kind of stack it and make a lasagna. So we've done that before. We've used zucchini. Some people love squash. I don't like spaghetti. Oh, good grief. You think I could talk? I don't love spaghetti squash. But we keep the meal simple. So tacos, we grill, we just grab some hamburger, throw it on broccoli. I'm trying to think of other things that we make. What are some dinner meals? So this is to collaborate. This is to give you some ideas so you don't go racking your brain going, what am I gonna make for supper? Sometimes we just have eggs and bacon. Again, we'll have breakfast often for dinner. I don't overcomplicate it. Again, I use Pinterest a lot. You could go to Pinterest and type in keto suppers, keto dinners, kid approved keto suppers, low carb keto dinner, whatever you want, right? Don't overcomplicate it. Maybe make a list of your top 5, 6, 7 meals and just rotate them. That's what we do. I don't have a list of 30 different meals. We keep it simple. We love salads. We love vegetables. My kids still eat fruit. I usually keep berries in the house, so we'll have that. And the biggest thing that we used to do, and maybe everybody else did this too, but we used to always feel like we needed a dessert after supper. We used to eat Debbie snacks and ice cream and all of that stuff. And so also when you take that out, you don't have to, like, we just stop eating dessert. Sometimes we'll make we call it strawberry stuff. We'll blend strawberries in our blender with sparkling LaCroix water, but that's about it. Or we'll have berries, sometimes whipped cream, or I'll make the girls some heavy whipping cream, but we don't really eat a lot of desserts after. Or if anybody has scrolled through the page, I made like a keto chocolate chip cookie, which was super good. And so, or a spoonful of peanut butter helps after dinner. Hey! So, Grandma and Grandpa's here. So, let's collaborate. Share what suppers look like for you. Do you call it supper or dinner? I apologize for the loud noise. Please forgive me. Have a great night. Share below. We'll talk to you soon.